Have you ever just thought about why we are created, why we're here? Why do everything seems to go so left when other people seem to go so right? I often think about that all the time. Sometimes I just sit back and I wonder, like, I look back of everything that I've been in my life, and then I realize it's like a light bulb went off one time in my head that majority of the time it's because we're overthinking. We don't focus. It's all in our mind. Because once I started changing my thoughts and how I felt and stop looking at other people's situations and just focus on myself and competing against myself. And then I realized that, what's supposed to happen is supposed to happen. So I started getting clarity. And it's not like I was competing against the other person. I remember one day sitting at the traffic stop and I saw this girl. She had this nice new Honda, and I was riding in at the moment, I know better now, but at the moment I had my little 84 Cavalier that needed to be painted, had rust on it, and I was like, oh man, one day I'm gonna get that Honda. And I did. Eventually, I purchased a brand new Honda Accord, but what I didn't realize is she had a car note. You had to pay insurance, full coverage. In my 84, I had limited liability. I didn't have a car note. So sometimes you have to, even though sometimes you can use somebody to be like encouraging and be like, okay, if she got it, I can get it. Yes. But you have to know, like if somebody's living in a mansion, if they didn't pay cash for it, then they got a heck of behind payment to go behind it. So are you ready for that? And then you don't know what they went through. You know what they went through to get that mansion. So sometimes, like comparison is a thief, unless a good comparison. Bad comparison is a thief, but a good comparison would, it'd be like, okay, well they got it, I can get it. God bless me too. So, yeah. So, but today I just want to discuss, I just want to discuss how to change our thought pattern, how, I'm just, we go through so many things in life, and we sometimes question, or we wonder why, and sorry for saying so much, but you just have to keep moving and keep going and just stay focused and stay positive. So I had to train my mind to be positive because I grew up in a not like a negative situation, So I have overcame so many things in my life, only by the grace of God that I have overcome the things that I have overcome. And some things, it was out of my control. Some things that I made some not so smart decisions, but I have learned. And I guess the purpose of me and sharing my things with someone, hopefully I can encourage someone to keep moving forward, that sometimes we may be going through our storm and we may be going through battles. That does not mean that it's going to always stay, because sometimes we go through things to teach us a lesson, to bring us a lesson so we can learn and we become stronger and we can help somebody else. So I also think that all the bad things that I think that happened to my life, it molded me to the woman I am today, so I can help and encourage somebody that's been through things and that's been through something. And right now I'm at a new transition in my life, and I'm discovering, I raised my kids, so now I'm trying to discover, who am I? What do I want to do? Because all my life I've done things and I catered and cared for and nurtured for other people. So now I'm trying to cater and nurture myself and to figure out, how do I want to live my last days until the Lord brings me home. So I hope that you will find refuge in this channel, and you will find peace and encouragement. And I pray that I will bless you, and I pray that you just find peace in the Lord. I'll find peace in higher power, and I pray